Oh, hello. This is Sonny the Sunfish, taking over while we go through the recovery verses. Now, if I were to, switch to an acoustic guitar, then maybe the verses will come off true acoustic. But while the true verses himself, GoatVsFish, is getting ready, I'll be here to take I'm not sure if I'm qualified as per true verses, but yes, we're back.
We're back!
We're back. While we're getting the station, what do we call the station?
GoatVsFish Televersus Station?
GoatVsFish Televersus Station. In this,
GVF TV?
we're waiting on that, that mega versus mega church money, so we can have a full-on setup that doesn't fail in the middle of the true verses. But let me.
Look at this.
What?
Oh, they're really giving it to GoatVsFish.
What is happening?
They're really giving it to GoatVsFish on this versus.
Oh no. How does one bring about the unification of the computer and the masses?
Oh no.
Until we find that out. You guys, I don't be getting acoustic verses in the time being. This one is called My One and Only Goat and Fish. To restart. On this Monday morning, we don't want to get up. We do want to sleep. But these taxes are not going to right themselves. But how do you get out of bed if you're neither goat or fish? Am I goat or fish? I am fish. Celebration for fish. And on the second day of the GoatFish, the goat went to the fish and said, I don't want to massacre your school of fishes. but I must do it for the reconciliation of the unification of the goatfish.
Wow! Goat versus fish. I don't know about that versus. Goat versus fish does not.
That's a New Testament.
Goat versus fish does not endorse the violence. Oh, my verses, but look!
The violence is a metaphor.
Oh, it's just a metaphorical versus. Ah, goat versus fish. It's merely a metaphorical versus. Who would have known that goat versus fish was a metaphor? We have the land now meets the sea, the land now meets the sea. We have progress on goat versus fish.
We have progress.
Here, why don't we get goat versus fish behind you? Yes, like this. As you make the musications. There we go. That's a versus.
And on the third day, the goat told the fish that there needs to be reconciliation. Otherwise, it will send its goat over to the fish island, to where all the fish live on this island. And then the goat would tell the fish, "Ay caramba," because it's a Mexican goat. In name, not in nationality. Because for once again, it is a reconciliation process between the goat and the fish. Oh, Nebraska Joe Dirt says it's a nice monitor.
Appreciation, Nebraska Joe Dirt. Are you goat or are you fish? So the fish is Mexican? Well, there are.
In theory, in practice, it's a fish.
Chico Chu TTV, thank you for following Goat vs. Fish. Here is the Goat vs. Fish Monday morning motivational. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we have a whole verses here. And we're just getting ourselves back set up again. When you try to get going, sometimes you're weak, sometimes it starts off and a big fence gets in your way. As if to say, no, all of your plans will come crashing down, and now you're going to frown, But it's okay. Goat vs. Fish continues to bring you the living stream as we update Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish, we've got a whole studio here of Goat vs. Fish, and we're going to go live again soon. With all of the musications and celebrations and visual things that you like about Goat vs. Fish. Well, now, Goat vs. Fish, let this be a lesson of Goat vs. Fish. When it comes to the congregation and the living streams of Goat vs. Fish. It's not all about all of these things and these screen greens and all of our audio amplifications. It's a nice verses, but really it's about the congregation and Goat vs. Fish. It's about this communication right here. This is the true verses. This is the essence. This is the essence of Goat vs. Fish. It's you in communication with the goat and fish. And as long as we have this communication together, then we have a morning motivation, we have a continuation, and we have a celebration. There's nothing to fear. Goat vs. Fish is here, and here with us is Sunny, the sunfish, Sunny the goldfish, this versus, who's providing us with some very nice musications as we continue setting up Goat vs. Fish. It is amazing, and you love fish tacos? Oh, so does Goat vs. Fish.
I like fish tacos too, but what about goat tacos? Where are my goat tacos? And on the fourth day, the fish decided to build a rocket because he wanted to grow the fish space. But the goat sanctioned the fish because goats don't believe in space. goat tacos are called a euro. Okay. Celebration for euros. Fish taco. Euro. Fish taco. Euro. I like fish tacos and euros.
We may have achieved verses.
So the fish did go to space, and the goatfish apologized after, only because it became the goatfish, not because it was a goat in isolation, which is why we must bring about the unification of the goat and fish. Regardless of circumstances, be it economical, be it financial, be it monetary, neither of those matter in the face of the goat and fish. Tacos and euros. What happens if we combine the two of them? You get a unification. Sitting. It's a very blunt, unpleasant sound. And it gets only more unpleasant the more you sit on the fence. But when you get off the fence and choose a side, you live in everlasting harmony.
Speaking of that harmoniousness, thank you for joining Goat vs. Fish on this tech setup live stream. We've got what looks to be here. We could be in the clear, but we're just going to have to find out our connection on Goat vs. Fish. So Goat vs. Fish, we're going to be disconnecting the living stream here. We're going to be disconnecting the phone stream, but we might be going live just again. We'll either be live with the full studio of Goat vs. Fish, or we'll come back to you live. We'll come back to you live here on the phone stream of Goat vs. Fish. But either way, the morning motivational will continue. But we hope to see you on the YouTube. We hope to see you here on Twitch. Just stay right there in the verses, because Goat vs. Fish and Sunny should return to you ever so shortly. Let's find out on the mornings of Goat vs. Fish.